Greeting fellow Africans, this is Bachubaz Online TV, and my name is Ibrahim.
My name is Feroz.
So today we are going to share our thoughts again concerning of our African, as we young African, as the development of Africa, as we young African. So let us get started. Our topic is concerning of democracy and political parties. So that issue we cop from Western country and some our colonies countries. They gave us this system of law, but for our things or for our mind, we think that they give it that issue in order to colonize us, in order to make us enslaved, in order to divide us as we African, and make it more difficult for us to unite as we African, especially in the same country which have different political parties. There is no peace because of that they call democracy. Someone opposes a government which are on the system, and they call that they don't give them democracy, and they try to help with we put them under the control, under the rule, under the law. But that's the issue which makes us divided as we African.
Yes, you know that once we say democracy, it means that you're free to say something.
Of course, so, because by the definition from them who give us this democracy, they called us the government of the people, for the people, by the people.
So you found that there is no there's a great meaning once they define this word democracy. But once we come in real life, on our countries, we say on African countries, you find there is no democracy. But they call it democracy.
As a political party which oppose them. So that's the issue. But what you want to say is that all countries which are so developed, let's say about England, the system of government of England not the same as the system of Africa.
Of African countries.
Let's think about the system of government in China.
Yes.
They don't have any political party. They don't talk about democracy, and they developed it.
Yes.
Let's look on the Arabic state.
Yes.
They are king and queens. They don't have political party, and look at them. There is no fighting. There is no civil war. But here in Africa, they come and give us. They made us to follow their rules, to follow their system of governing our country. That's the issue which makes us to continue in war. They put us in war, in civil war, because we fight ourselves.
Yes. You found a country, as you said, England, China. They choose a leader, but they can't do an election until he or she
dies.
So you found it there's no any collision between two kind of people. But once we come back here in Africa, you find the word democracy is just a way.
Of course.
Yes, it's just a part of dividing us.
Of course, because
you found some people. You find the people in the same family, but they don't like each other.
Because they have different political parties.
Yes, that is also a problem.
Of course.
So if, let's say, a white come here and take one of them, and
support them.
Yes, and he promised many, and give he or she papers and support him. So we, after we decided to kill ourselves because of this. We call it democracy, but that is not a democracy. In form of dictatorship, sometimes not dictatorship, but we're in colonies of some countries.
Of course, as my fellow said that. So let's look. We know that many African countries are developing countries. We call it third world country. So as we African, we are on the third world country. But what to do is that if we know that we are developing countries means small countries which have a law, we are in the low in economic. So
yes, we're still developing.
So why we are divided? why we have two parties or four parties. People are divided. So for ourselves as we young African, we see on that and we seek on that because of that. Because you know that every day we are complaining on we African to unite. Every day we complain, and it's our dreams as we young African to move anywhere here in Africa. That is our dreams as we young African. And it will be more happy if we see that I can move anywhere. I can move anywhere for free, and I can settle or fight for life anywhere. So that is another issue of unite.
Let me add something there. In this we call it democracy. During a general election, you see we killing each other.
Of course.
Due to in different political parties.
During campaigns.
Yes, during campaign.
Many people die because of that issue. Yes. Especially, as my fellow said, especially in general election. Many people are die because of we are different in political parties. And those people from another party and another party, they no one can accept to fall down. Everyone can want to get a chair, to get a government. So that is a problem which make us continue to divide it, and which make us to feel inferior, to be enslaved, because as a system which we follow is not compatible with us.
Yes.
As a system which we follow have been made in order to make us more enslaved, in order to make us to be underdeveloped, to be third world country as they called us. Yes. Because we don't know why we called us third world country, but we are in the same world, but we have to know that they call us and they continue to make us to be third world, to be different with them, but we're all the human being.
Yes,
and we have to know it in our mind.
Yes, at the beginning we Africans, we were living in form of colonies of chiefs.
Of course.
Africans, we were using chief.
Of course.
In a certain
place, your tribal.
Yes, your tribals. But they saw that that form was especially almost good to add. So how can they divide us? That's why they bring this.
And then when they divided, during we fight ourselves, they continue to take our resources.
Yes, because we are busy in fighting.
Of course, they continue to take our resources, and we will still poor here, and our economic drop each and everything are being lost because of during we fight they come and take good things without getting pay of taxes, without give us money for those resources which they talk here in our continent. So this is a problem of we African. So let us change. As we African, it's our dream to change all young African to know that now is the time to change. So don't forget to subscribe Bachubaz Online TV. Don't forget to share, to like and comment this video in order to know even your thoughts concerning that issue which we come here to share with you. So thank you.